that. Anything I say I play for however long it goes.
What does that have to do with your argument, though? Like, first of all, you're proving my point because you're bringing your feelings into a debate. You're talking about how I feel and like, what does that have to do? We're talking about facts.
Wait, what are you talking about? How
you said on your podcast that it is not a I feel like it's not a console seller. I feel automatically means it's an opinion and not a fact.
Listen. Mass Effect, like,
we
and
live,
listen,
yeah.
no.
I know.
Let's go. Let's get it rolling.
I guess we get into Mass Effect first.
I'm catching the body.
I mean, let's let him. Hold on. Let's do intros real quick. Then we gonna hop into this. Let's start with our two guests. We got John. He got the Sora picture. You there?
That's not Sora. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it is. Or Roxas, excuse me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm John. I do Let's Plays and shit, and that's about it.
All right, John.
All right, we got ModernWarNegro here to clarify some things to Brother Abel. What's up, Modern?
You already know who it is. Just dropped that 2K video. Got the 2K community on fire right now. We out here pulling people's cards. Eyebrows on fleek. What up, GMG?
All right, Abel. We got Abel. Say what's up, Abel.
All right, guys. You already know. Look out for that Coco video. You already know the parody's out. Check it out. And, yeah, let's talk games. Let's do it.
All right, we got Prophecy. He wasn't here last week. He was out sick, but he's back.
Realest nigga on earth, EARF, realest nigga on earth, we back at it. Whoa.
And last up, because he's in the last place in life, is Ricky. Say what's up.
Damn!
Yo, boy, man, I'm just here to sit back, relax, and
my nigga,
got my popcorn ready.
Whoa. Why you go ahead, my nigga?
Right. That's
yo, he kind of said nothing else.
Hey, that was a little
He can
personal right
plug
there.
shots out all the time, but when I plug one, it's like
You know why he did that, right? Because
Chase. We expect that. We see Ricky. We know Ricky's a young buck. We expect that from him. But coming from you, Chase. Whoa.
I know it sounds like you're trying to come back with an album that just won't make it. Like, yo, you're just not there, man.
It's just gonna be that kind of week.
You know what it is? You might get sniped later.
Let's clarify some things. Who wants to explain? MWN, explain what happened on Abel's podcast.
He came in explaining.
And then y'all can go ahead. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna hop in later.
You really should let Abel explain it because it's his podcast. And it was
all
his
right.
fault.
Well, however y'all want to do it, somebody got to explain what.
Abel, go ahead and spit your piece.
All right. I was on my podcast, the Team Green podcast, every Sunday, 6 o'clock. All right. So I'm on there and I'm talking console sellers. And somebody brought up the Mass Effect, and I said Mass Effect isn't a console seller. Now that's when everything went crazy. And what I know as the term console seller, anything has the argument to be a console seller. So I mean, to me, I was saying that's not a console seller in the broad spectrum of everything. Is Mass Effect a console seller? Just a broad that everybody knows it like it's a hit title, like, oh, Mass Effect. No, it's not that. You know your traditional titles to be hits like Halo, Gears, Uncharted, barely, Mario, Zelda, Sonic. Those are console sellers. Anything can make the argument of console seller, but to say Mass Effect is a console seller, yeah, for a particular group, but if you use that term in any type of sense, yeah, anything like Pong.
Did you realize a particular group would apply to anything as far as a console seller? As long as it's selling consoles, what are you talking about?
Yeah, no, but when you're saying that something's a console seller. But you know what a console seller is, like you know what I mean.
Something that pushes consoles. So what are you trying to get at here? You're making no sense, Abel.
Listen, making no sense. Like how? All right, you're gonna compare. Listen, look at the top selling games of the last recent. I'll even give you 2006. Do you see Mass Effect on the best selling? Nothing. Mass Effect isn't there. So how can you like? I'm saying when I talk about console sellers, I'm talking heavyweights. Now gamers, now look at me
So
when
how
I
many?
say
Okay,
this.
let me ask you this.
No.
How
Let
many
me just say this
consoles
one.
need to be sold for it to be defined as a console seller?
Well, we all know what a console seller. If I could tap 10 people in the room and ask them, do you know what this game is, bruh? And I bet you tap somebody on the shoulder in the street, almost 9 or 8 times out of 10, they're not going to know what Mass Effect is. I guarantee you. But you name something as Sonic, Mario, Zelda.
You just called Sonic a console seller? I'm gonna need you to come with a better argument. I'm gonna need you to come with a better argument.
Wait. All right. Let's minus. But you know what I'm talking about. The name brand games that everybody knows of. Those are console sellers. Microsoft, Sony. These guys put in millions for the world to know that these are console sellers.
I'm going to debunk your argument right there. You said Sonic, Mario. Okay, if Mario was such a console seller, why is the Wii U having such piss poor sales? Crickets, nigga.
But it still would be one of the top selling games.
No. What you're naming is mainstream popular icons that everybody knows, but that's not necessarily a console seller. Because if that was the case, then the Wii U would have pushed more than like the 3 or 4 million units that it's pushed. Am I right or wrong?
You're definitely right with that. But again, it's still a console seller for a platform. Like again, Mass Effect. Okay. You want to say Mass Effect, but for the platform, I mean, still, the numbers don't even equate to what one major title does. Like, on a respective platform.
What is a console seller to you?
All right.
Again, 'cause you gave some really bad examples.
Again, let's put this black and white. Let's go Halo. Let's go Gears of War. Let's go.
You really think Halo's gonna push Xbox One's Halo 5? Because a lot of the Halo community does not like Halo 5.
No Halo, but I'll say Gears. I'll give you Gears. Gears is a guarantee.
Yeah.
But Judgment was trash, so that's up in the air.
Yeah, but this is Gears, regardless.
If they make it Gears 4 and not a Judgment 2, then yeah, it will sell. If it looks like Judgment, it's not going to sell shit.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that is true. And the only thing I have to say is I don't want to say Sonic and Mario because those games been out for like almost 20 plus years. So that I don't want to say it's a system seller because that's basically all Nintendo got. I'm not saying that's all they have, but that's the majority of what they have. Now, Mass Effect was one of its first games at its franchise in 2006. Halo 1 wasn't a system seller because that was the first one of its franchise. Halo 3 became a system seller. Halo 2 became maybe a console seller as well. Mass Effect 3 was a console seller, and I can possibly be a console seller, and I do think Mass Effect 4 can as well. Because why would a game be at its fourth installment if it was a shit game? You know what I mean? Halo 3 wasn't really much of a shit game, but still, it was a console seller. So, I mean, I don't really want to count Mario in this because Mario's been out for way too long, and that's basically all Nintendo throws out every time there's a new Nintendo product. So it's going to sell regardless.
Let me give you another argument of why it would sell Xbox Ones. Okay, you're right, Abel. Mass Effect does not push the numbers, say, in Uncharted or The Last of Us does. But one thing you don't understand about Mass Effect is because you're not a part of the community, is Mass Effect fans are probably the most hardcore in the community. What game can you name had people so mad about the ending that they got the developers to change the ending? What game can you name?
Oh,
no,
they did.
I can't say that.
And
but
that's how dedicated fans of Mass Effect are. So they pushed 10 million units between the 3 games, right? You mean to tell me if those loyal ass fans that got a BioWare to change the ending of the game, if it was exclusive to Xbox One, you don't think they would at least 2.5 to 3 million of those 10 million would not buy Xbox Ones? Because I can tell you right now, I have an Xbox One, but if I didn't, I would go buy an Xbox One. But you're telling me they wouldn't? That's a console.
No. They would, bro. But when anybody that talks to me, they know that when I talk, I mean in broad spectrum. I know exactly. You made a great argument there. And again, like I said, any game could particularly make that argument. Again, SOCOM, I feel that's a very vocal community and always has been, almost as diehard as your people are. But again, that's a whole nother. That's apples and oranges, so I'm not going to talk that.
I think I get what you're saying. Abel is saying that the community will get that within that community. But if
Yeah.
they would have put that on a trailer at the Super Bowl, would that shit sell Xbox One? And he's saying no, nobody will get it besides the people that love Mass Effect. That's how I think he said
But that's
it.
the same as any game that any particular fan is a fan of.
Let's be
Hold
real.
on.
Most games don't even sell 500,000, so that
Yeah.
argument you're making is irrelevant.
That's not a good argument. The reason that's not a good argument is because most of the people don't know generally most of the games. They knew
Call
your
of Duty,
typical
Grand Theft
Call of
Auto,
Duty.
Destiny.
The one game they knew last year was Watch Dogs, and they got that. So outside of that, that's not really the greatest argument because most people stick to the same 4 or 5 franchises.
Okay.
And they'll branch out for maybe one per year.
I see what you're saying, Chase. But if you were to go into a meeting and you were a marketer for Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo, what are they going to talk? They're going to talk console sellers. Now, when they link up to associated brands of games, they're going to go console sellers. They're not going to talk Mass Effect. Sorry to say, and sorry to break hearts out there. They're not going to talk Mass Effect. They tried that with the first.
We're gonna talk about what's like super mainstream, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you that the fan base is super loyal and they're gonna buy.
No, you are and listen, you are right. You're right with that. I'm not arguing with the Mass Effect community. If you guys as a whole are very for your game and very proactive for your title, I'm not debating that. That game for you guys definitely move consoles. I'm not debating that at all. But I'm just saying for the masses, I always talk as a broad spectrum. Always. For the masses, they're not checking for it. That's just
yeah. All right, let's keep like.
Ricky, go ahead.
My bad. I don't mean to cut you off, Abel.
All right, go ahead.
No, it's all right.
My thing is, honest, I get and I do get where Abel's coming from, but I honestly think what you're saying is just really your own opinion, how you feel about the game. Because honestly, I'm not really a huge fan.
Really? What's that in the
Listen,
background?
no. Oh, my bad, yo. I was trying out this PlayStation Now service, yo. Shit's trash.
Really, though?
Anyways, my bad. I don't want to get banned. Anyways, no. Listen. My thing is, I think what you're saying, Abel, is just really opinionated because you're not a fan of that franchise. Because I just started playing Mass Effect just because this whole argument is just like it sparked my interest. I'm like, you know what? Let me just try it. Now, I know where you're coming from, but there is games that I am a huge fan of, but that aren't really console sellers as well. I just think because you're not a huge fan of Mass Effect and never really got into it, that you're saying is not a system seller, but I think it can sell consoles. It's not about who's going to go to meetings and talk about the game. We're just talking about if the game is in store bundled with the console, will it sell a console? That's really the gist of it.
It blows my mind that I'm sitting here telling you, out of those 10 million, at least 2 to 5 million would go out and buy an Xbox.
I'd be one of the first ones.
And you're telling me that that's not a think of let's put on a suit, Abel. You're working for Microsoft, and you think you have the potential to get 2 to 5, and the Xbox One is behind the sales. 2 to 5 new million Xbox One sold. You mean to tell me you don't want that? No, we need a Destiny. You don't want that.
No, you would get that console, you would, but again, and when I say this, and I mean this with all respect, like, if you really thought about it, if gamers had a choice and you seen a whole bunch of bundles lined up, again, besides the cult following, you look at that Mass Effect bundle, you could be like, that's what's selling me a system. Are you serious?
It depends on what you're a fan of.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like this though. Look at this though. Titanfall's damn near a system seller. Like, niggas was buying Xbox Ones to play Titanfall because it was just an
I don't know if
exclusive.
you look at the numbers. Titanfall didn't sell a lot. It sold like 2 million units. That
So
was a
niggas
system
was
seller.
buying it
So
for
why
that.
is that a system seller? And I'm
Right,
telling you,
and Mass Effect is it?
And Mass Effect has its 4th installment.
Wait. But listen. Titanfall was to be the Call of Duty killer. Let's see what it was being sold as. Okay, let's
the hype
step
doesn't
back.
matter.
No. But listen, the hype doesn't matter now. Listen. It's being sold off of the Call of Duty killer theme. So if somebody kicks that to you and said that this is going to revolutionize shooters like how Call of Duty 4 did, Modern Warfare 4 did, why not try Titanfall? Why not?
I kind of agree with that. Yeah.
No, you're giving me a headache. You didn't
What?
answer
Giving
the
you a
question.
headache?
You didn't even answer the question. I said if that only pushed 2 million units, why is that a console seller but Mass Effect isn't? And you just gave me this whole runaround.
You get no. Yeah, all right.
Wait,
You
wait.
didn't give an answer.
Repeat that question again. Go ahead. Say that one more time.
You were talking about how this is being, hyped up as the Call of Duty killer, whatever. That doesn't matter. At the
Right.
end of the day, why is Titanfall considered a console seller when it only moved 2 million units, but then Mass Effect isn't? And I'm telling you that would sell more. Because the mainstream, quote unquote, doesn't know it. That doesn't matter if it sells more, right?
See, you're making a good, and the thing is, you're right with your argument, and I'm right with mine. We're just going two different parallels of what you're right. All right. If I needed to reword what I said, Mass Effect isn't a console seller for everyone. That's what I need.
Okay,
Or just
hold
say
on.
in your opinion. Yeah.
Hold on. Now let's
You're
keep
bringing
it all the way,
opinions
G.
into
When I'm watching the clips on the podcast, when you said it, it's not necessarily what you said. It was the way you said it. You sounded like you were so sure, and that the game wasn't that great at the same time. And the reason I'm
That's
saying
what
that
I said
is
earlier
because
about
Vegas
it.
immediately said, "Oh, you must didn't play Mass Effect 2, did you?" Like
I
the
think-
way
I
you
think-
said it, like you just knew, like, it's just Mass Effect. Like you weren't really familiar.
Listen.
But it wasn't just
listen.
that. It was also because everybody on your podcast, after you said it, like nobody had it besides the big dude with the beard. I don't know his name. The one that was
No,
kinda in the
Nick
middle.
Too Quick also had a rebuttal, and he said you must not
The
have.
majority of the podcast didn't know nothing about Mass Effect, so it didn't make you look credible. Like y'all was just like, yeah, that shit trash. I'm just looking at
But the thing is, everybody there has played Mass Effect to some extent. We all have played it. Now,
They
and
was hella
again,
quiet about it then.
wait. Say that again.
They was hella quiet about it because nobody was really talking about it. They was
No,
just like
but-
next subject.
But the thing is, a lot of gamers today, they wouldn't see Mass Effect as their style of game. Now, the first Mass Effect title, everybody could say that was the worst out of the one produced, out of any one produced. And you know what? I somewhat agree with that because I played the first one and I was just like, wow, okay, I see where the story ties in. That's beautiful, and the customization and how the story could go left and right. That's dope. But then, as seen as the gameplay was, it was like, that doesn't really hold you here. But that was for me speaking. But for me, like I was saying, it just is not a console seller amongst the masses. That's just simply how I felt, and I said that it's not a console seller. Now I should have
And we're going in
specified.
circles now. I feel is an opinion. I'm
Okay,
giving
and like
you
I said, I
numbers.
should have specified. I should have specified that, and it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with me feeling. Oh, I'm just saying, in broad spectrum, everybody's not going to feel that way about that game. That's all I was saying.
Most
I didn't
definitely.
mean to offend you and everybody to come out and be like,
I'm not
what?
offended. I don't
I
even care
just-
if you don't like the game. It was more like, yo, if I would have said that shit on my podcast, the motherfuckers would have ate me alive in the comments. You got away with that because you was a small fan. I saw a couple people
Okay,
mad, but they would have
I
ate me.
got away with it.
I'm looking at
for that.
Okay, so Mass Effect 3 came out in 2012. I'm just looking at games that it outsold. Some of the games Mass Effect outsold is Uncharted, which you mentioned.
And you
Mainstream.
wow.
Mario Kart on the
quote
Wii.
unquote console seller, quote unquote.
You said
Wait,
Mario
these are. I'm
Kart.
sorry. I'm looking at the global sales.
Isn't that worse?
No, I mean in the U.S. it outsold Mario Kart, which is a huge game.
Mhm.
NBA 2K13, Battlefield 3,
Wow,
Far Cry
Battlefield 3.
Yeah, in the
at
US.
end- so in
It also
conclusion-
Batman Arkham City. And
In conclusion, Abel takes an L. You just
No,
named
no,
it.
no,
it outsold Batman. Everybody knows Batman
Wait.
is one of the best franchises, and it outsold Batman.
Batman's a console seller, dude.
Exactly.
Wait. Time out. Before everybody goes off here. What year was that one, Chase? What are you saying?
2012.
That was the last game it dropped, bro.
Everybody, check out the record for best-selling titles. Just look it up in Google. Just look it up. Just do this for yourself. Look up best-selling titles in the U.S. You will not see Mass Effect for I think almost its duration since it's been around. It's not haven't been
Right
there.
now, you mean?
We're not
No,
debating on if
No,
it's
no,
going to
no.
be selling. We're debating on if it's going to move consoles or not.
No,
That is
yeah,
all we're
wait.
saying.
I mean, yeah, I could tell you it's gonna move consoles, but I'm just when I said that, like I said it wrong. I should have said it's not gonna move it for the masses. For the subgroup, yes, it would go.
Okay.
But
Question.
that's what I should have said.
I need 3 games from you that are console sellers. Go.
Wait. Before you even
Wait, hold on,
answer,
quick
can we
answer
not
to
mention?
her.
Hey, can we not mention Halo and Gears though? Because
Yeah, that's out.
that's
but
out of the
this
question,
is
man.
stuff that I play, like
That's what I'm saying. That what you just said right there. That's stuff that you play.
That's too
All
easy.
opinionated.
Three other, and then you said 2 shooters. So, and you've been mentioning a lot of shooters. You said Titanfall,
Mass
Gears.
Effect is a shooter.
Okay,
So
so
it's
I need three games, console sellers that you think. Go.
Yo,
Okay, console sellers, FIFA, Madden,
Whoa,
FIFA.
Madden? Whoa, Madden?
we got Madden bundles on the show.
This man said Madden.
It is.
Wait.
All right. Look up best-selling games, and you're gonna be like, oh, well, you're right.
See,
Because that's not only sports game.
selling consoles is not necessarily based off of the total sales. I don't think you're keep making this correlation.
Not only that, I didn't say, like, nobody said nothing when you said FIFA, because we know FIFA will move numbers regardless, but Madden?
But listen. There's not many quote unquote console sellers that you could go around. There's not things that I would even put my name behind to say, all right, that's gonna be great. Well, God of War would sell. I mean, if you go to the exclusives and you could branch off of that, we can make the argument Infamous. We could say God of War. We could say Tomb Raider to some respects. We could say
God of War definitely will.
we could say what else? What else can we say for PlayStation?
Whoa. How's Tomb Raider and not Mass Effect?
Mass Effect is definitely bigger.
That's why I said is because you haven't tried the game because I haven't played it either. Because I would be on your same side and be like,
you said name something that would move consoles too. Like listen.
I did. Okay, you did. You right. You didn't say Madden though. You fucked up real bad with that one. We're gonna let it roll.
No. Yeah, Madden. I should have not have said that because it's a multiplayer.
That nigga Abe been playing Madden a lot, and then Madden top 10.
You just said Madden in high regard 2 podcasts in a row.
No, but you said what will move. I just said Madden. It just came to my head. But anyway, yes, PlayStation titles. You have a lot of exclusives that will move consoles. But again, a lot of games can make that argument, and NWN is right. I should have rephrased what I said, but yes, he is correct in the respect. Yes, Mass Effect is a console seller to a subgroup.
So they even have a trilogy for Mass Effect, man.
But wait, what's your top 3 though? Like, what's your top 3 games that like would be like selling systems regardless? Like, if you only this is a system seller. If this game were to only come out, would you buy this specific game for this system? So what games, Abel, would it really be for you? And you could say Gears.
All right, I love Gears of War. So yeah, Gears of War 1.
Because regardless of
all right, Gears of War. Just to get off of Halo and stuff like that, let's just go very left field. That would sell consoles that some people love. Let's say Twisted Metal even would sell consoles for some people.
No, because Twisted Metal just came out like the other year and didn't sell nothing.
Yeah, that game. Yo,
no,
Twisted Metal was $30 after its release.
It wouldn't sell. But then again, then you can make the argument. You can make that argument with any game. You're telling now you're writing off Twisted Metal. Now you're saying that wouldn't move a console for anybody.
It definitely wouldn't. First of all, did you even remember Twisted Metal just came out?
No.
The last one that just came out, right? It dropped $20 after the first 3 weeks.
Nobody bought that shit, bro.
I gamed for that joint. I remember that shit.
But again,
I bought that shit with all the utmost expectations, thinking this was gonna make me feel like Twisted Metal Black. And I played that shit online, and it got the fart noise. It was done. It was done with.
Twisted Metal, yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, NWN, any game can make that argument. For somebody out there, Twisted Metal's a console seller. So we could go on and on for any game that we could say Sly Cooper can move. Like we can make that argument for anything. Like it's just how I worded it just came off wrong. But anything could be a console seller for a subgroup. Anything.
Yeah, Twisted Metal sold 0.62 million in North America only.
So it's 600,000.
Well, I was going. But listen.
Which
Like
goes back to
NW.
the argument that
But
most games are 500,000.
So let me ask you something, because this is coming up. Do you think that the new Street Fighter will be a system seller?
Are you kidding me? Hell
That's
yeah.
only PC and
Hell yeah.
PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
It's because of the fighting game tournament. I mean, tournaments and shit.
And-
Do you think Mortal Kombat? Well, nah, let me say that.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat too. People go crazy.
People pick up
I
Mortal.
like this is where me and Prof kind of split off, because I'm like you guys asked me before. I like Street Fighter and I like Tekken, but I don't like Mortal Kombat that much. So I don't know.
noticed, it sounds like games that you've been familiar with since you were a kid, for the most part, are games that you feel are console sellers. And Mass Effect is fairly new, and that's why. That's what it sounds like. Because you're like saying like games that you've been playing for at least 10, 15 years. I just noticed that. All the games you've been saying are at least 10 to 15 years old. Maybe longer.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
He's making a point.
Yeah. No. But yeah, no, you're right, Chase. But again, I do play a lot of games. If anybody personally knows me, they're like, Abel. Yeah, Abel plays a lot of games. I do. But as of late, I haven't played anything because there's nothing to play. But
I mean,
besides
I
that,
damn near was going to buy the Xbox One just for Quantum Break. And
I bought that shit for Sunset Overdrive, man.
Yeah, that was.
Sunset Overdrive is a system seller. I think anything that bundles with a system is going to be a system seller. It doesn't even matter. But Mass Effect has its fourth game, and it's an installment. It also has a trilogy on the PS3 and PC. So that being, they wouldn't put a shitty game in a trilogy. Like if you look at all the games that have like a collection, games that won awards.
Ricky, you're right, Ricky, because they did sell a massive amount of numbers. Like if it was to have a gold seal from Xbox or PlayStation, it would have that because it did sell. It did.
Shit, I think if Kingdom Hearts was exclusive, that should have been a guy.
It should have been.
That without a doubt would be one.
Yeah.
People thought it was only coming to PlayStation at one point when they first announced it.
Yeah.
I think with PlayStation, they would have more of system sellers than that of Xbox, because I don't know too many old school Xbox games, because I obviously was on PlayStation growing up. I can't think of too many games that were exclusive to Xbox. I used to love Fable, but I don't even know if Fable would just outsell every fucking thing or make people buy it.
What about if a Shenmue came out? Huh? You don't think so?
I don't. You would have to ask people that are like Chase said.
Yeah, word.
Because like to me, it's Halo. Right now it's Gears, obviously. Halo and
Gears, yeah.
But what else would be like? Oh my God, let me get that.
Wait. Who has the licensing to Shenmue right now? What studio? What
They're talking about Kickstarter. Nobody really has that. And that game's not going. That game's not going to do that well because people just don't know about that.
Because it actually had me hyped. I used to love that on Dreamcast. I used to love it.
Yeah.
That's a cool classic.
Yeah, definitely. So let's go ahead, Abel. You did all right. I mean, you stuck by your guns for the most part. I mean, hey, it's all right. Let's talk about well, real quick. We want to bring up that the Xbox One price drop is going back to $350, starting tomorrow. Is going into effect.
That's great.
In the U.S. Anybody have any thoughts on that?
Please.
Yeah.
Listen. Like I said before, when they seen this sales spike with the price dropping, of course everybody's like, yeah, price drop, sales go up. But if that was the trend for your console, then I don't care if you're selling the console at a loss. Where the hell? What goes through your mind to now revert back up? Like that doesn't make sense. Like that just totally was left field for Microsoft for me, because I'm thinking that they seen, okay, we're making traction, we're getting headway, but yet no, we're gonna go backwards and put a struggle upon us with this price. I understand you're selling at a loss, but seriously, get your shit together. Just take that L for far as that. And until you could somehow do better with software or accessories or something, listen, you got to find another way to make up that loss. I don't know.
Coming to Xbox One besides Quantum Break this year.
Scapeless or something like that. Shapeless. Damn, why my voice?
You don't even know what it's called, but don't matter.
Tomb Raider and Quantum Break. That's all I know, man.
Tomb Raider. I would. That's no.
Wait, is Gears hitting for this year?
That's 2016.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm googling. I don't see anything. Wait, it says 15 exclusives.
Isn't Fable? I think Fable has a game, or Crackdown has a game coming out this year too. I think Crackdown 3.
This year is supposed to be coming out.
Oh yeah, they announced 4 to 6.
I thought Crackdown 3 was supposed to come out this year.
I definitely play Crackdown. I don't know if that would move units.
I like Crackdown.
A game called Space Engines is coming out.
Is that an indie, Rick?
I believe so.
Okay.
We got a lot of indies actually. Fortified.
We ain't gonna talk about indies because we.
Hey, John, what console you want, man?
No, out of 29 games that PlayStation has exclusive, at least 26 of those motherfuckers.
So can you guys look at this link? It says Gears is to release this year. I'm not sure if it's true or not. But
It's not confirmed.
They're gonna announce something.
GamingBolt.com. I've never heard of this site.
all right.
I heard it.
I wouldn't trust it.
He hit us with the Gaming Bolt link. Let's talk about this. It's since been they've backpedaled, but people are going crazy because Microsoft had a new YouTube policy. Basically, the annoying part of the policy, which wasn't too bad, was that you could only stream on Twitch or put YouTube video up, so no hitbox or any other site. And then there was this context that they wanted in your description, basically saying you weren't affiliated. But the bigger thing that was in their policy, and listen to this stupid shit, is that you were not allowed to put the game title in the title of your video. So if we're playing Mass Effect and it's only on Xbox, we weren't allowed to put Mass Effect in the title. What?
Everything.
And you're not allowed to do
everything violates
either.
except for Minecraft, because
Yeah,
Minecraft.
everything but Minecraft.
And the way I feel is they feel like they're calling people stupid because of that. They said that people know what they're looking for when they type in Minecraft, but if I type in Gears of War, that's not going to lead you to Gears of War footage.
It's because they want all the views. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, they want the name. They want their games to be only titled on their user, their employee, basically YouTube channels. But it sounds kind of greedy as well, because what about the top YouTubers who helps promote their game? Basically, it's free advertisement, like we always been saying. What's up?
Hold on.
No, it's only for their exclusive, their own game, Microsoft's own game.
Yeah, people didn't clarify that. They were just saying if you played on Xbox, you can't.
What they were saying was it's okay to upload still with their YouTube app, but now you would also have to go in. You know how people do cover songs and they also put the person who's actually sang that song on the bottom in the description. Now you have to label every time you upload a gameplay from their own franchise or their own game. You got to do a whole bunch of shit.
You got to do the developer, where the shit was made.
And if you don't, then you can't monetize it, and that's crazy, man. Because they didn't do that with Minecraft, because last year it stated when the article I read, it said Minecraft made over $2.5 billion for them. So they're letting them do their own guidelines. Plus, if you look on YouTube, Minecraft has a big ass audience with and a lot of YouTubers who do Minecraft videos. So you think they're gonna really try to fuck with them and have them change their title? Come on, man, they're not stupid. But that seems kind of greedy.
They are
man.
stupid though. But they are stupid.
No, they're definitely stupid. But I'm saying now, if they were to target the Minecraft community, they would have been on some next shit. Because I don't. This seems like they're greedy. Like what MWN said, they just want to make all the money, get everybody. Because it's not only your tags that brings people to your channel, it's also the title. What if I'm playing?
The title's most important in SEO.
Yeah, tags
That's
are
what I'm
last
saying.
now.
If I write Michael Jordan shooting, and then somebody not Michael, that's bad. If I put like red versus blue, like what they said with Halo, but then say Abel puts Halo 5 Guardians, they're gonna go to his video first. So basically, they want us to look retarded while they're getting all the views and all the traffic. So it just
When niggas upload Gears of War, they don't want them to put Gears of War. They want them to put GOW, confusing niggas with God of War and shit.
Right.
Stupid. The dumbest shit ever.
To add one more thing, I think y'all have had other policy. They also said that if you make a really good video using one of their games, they're allowed to take it and use it as a commercial, and they won't pay you. They don't have to.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Whoa.
So if you make a really good video, they can put it on TV, and nobody will ever know it's your shit. They don't have to give you credit. They don't gotta pay you nothing.
That's no different than Instagram and Facebook taking your pictures.
Yeah, I was just about to say that because like they could do that shit now. Like,
I mean, but then to just come out your way and say that. Meanwhile, YouTubers, you know, just like you guys, free advertisement, you know, doing walkthroughs. That means for those who do walkthroughs, say if Quantum Break comes out, you might have to put the chapter of the actual game sequence that you're playing and not even the title of the game when you do a walkthrough.
Well, they backpedaled. I retweeted the link, so they re-clarified some stuff. So I don't know how much, but the title, I think they had to get rid of that title stuff. John, you wanted to say something. We haven't really heard much from you. I know it's been crazy on here.
Yeah, I think it was FaZe Jav said about it earlier. You're not allowed to actually use, and like say if you're playing Halo, you're not allowed to have Halo in the thumbnail either.
In the thumbnail,
In the thumbnail.
You can't have can you have a picture of it, or you can't have a picture of it?
No,
either?
you can't have a picture at all, apparently.
That's worse than the Nintendo policy when they did their partnership program. That's worse than that, honestly. It's like, come on now. It's like basically they're not even open up to a partnership. They're just saying we don't want you to do this. And wow.
But you know, the policy sucks. But on the bright side, Microsoft can't keep an exclusive anyway, so none of this really matters.
I know it's all.
No, you look at it like that as well, and that's true.
PC, yo. All of it's on PC.
No. Yeah, you look. Yeah, that shit. Sunset Overdrive is probably gonna drop on PC too, right? I'm assuming.
Microsoft don't own it anyway. Insomniac got to keep it.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah,
then that's over. That's over.
I mean, the only thing I was thinking could be the reason also to this was to stop the spammers. You know, people who be putting like fraud, like false titles, and someone can put like
that's YouTube's responsibility.
No, of course, but still, you know, I know. But remember when people were doing a whole bunch of GTA 5 hacks or GTA 5 crap when the game first released, you had a whole bunch of people spamming what the actual video was about. So, I mean, I thought maybe they were doing that, but then after reading the rest of their policies, I was just like, wow, it seems very greedy of them, man.
It said, thanks, have fun at the bottom. I'm like, you
and then they were like, stay loyal to your customers.
And shit like that at the bottom. That was so disrespectful.
Keemstar was tight.
He was tight and sick, yo. Moving on, if you bought the new Nintendo 3DS XL, you're not. It doesn't come with an HDMI.
That's hilarious.
So you can't. Listen to the excuse of why. So you might own a 3DS. If you buy a new one, you will not be given a 3DS adapter, AC adapter. He said the 3DS uses the same adapter as the normal one, the original. And rather than raise the cost of the 3DS XL by charging consumers for a component they already own, we are giving them the option to only buy it if they need the AC adapter. So basically, they don't provide you with something that you would need if you don't own the other 3DS. And then they try to make it like they're doing you a favor for not putting something that should be included with the console.
So they believe that only their own fans are going to buy this shit.
Yes, they believe only people that already own 3DSs have bought 3DS XLs.
So okay.
It's a slap at a fan base, but they too stupid to realize it.
Exactly.
Like, buy our shit. Come on, get another one. Like,
and they're gonna make excuses like, "Oh, I already have an old 3DS, so it doesn't even matter."
Yeah.
Bitch. Like,
Question here though, Chase. What's the price for the new model right now?
Let's find out. 3DS XL. I know I bought my nephew the normal one a couple months ago. It's about $200 with like 2 games included or some shit. It's about $200. So it's still about $200. Okay. With no adapter, no games.
I mean, they got a new technology for the 3D. Wherever you move your face, it follows you.
Yeah, but who actually uses the 3D?
I know. That's what I'm saying. That shit was trash. I don't even use that on my.
That 3D looks terrible on the original 3DS, man. I can't look at it, but
they said they fixed it, so even at whatever angle you're sitting at or looking at the actual screen, the 3D actually still pops up or something like that follows you. I'm just thinking like, damn, but still no adapter. Okay.
No adapter. what type of company only thinks that people that already own their products are buying new products? That's just like they have no, like, there's no reason for anybody else to buy their stuff if they think that only previous owners have their stuff. Like, they're not even thinking about new customers with some shit like that. Like that. Like, what if you bought an Xbox and there was no plug?
Not like you need it. Ain't no games to play.
Yo, but didn't they? Yo, when the PS3 first dropped, when you first bought a controller, didn't it come with a USB cord? And then, like, soon after, they stopped bundling it with a USB cord. If I'm not mistaken,
Controller.
Yeah, didn't they stop after a while?
Yeah, but that's not an entire console.
But still, man, I'm just saying, like, you know, they still charge the same price and just debundle the cord. I'm like,
no adapter. Oh, you just use the one we gave you earlier. Like, what the fuck?
Because we know nobody else gonna buy this shit.
Are they just coming out with one? Because by that they should come out with two, one without it and one with it.
They're not trying to be like Microsoft making a connectless bundle.
I don't even want to give them that because that gives them an opportunity to charge for extra peripheral that should have been included for free.
Right. And what I'm saying is, are they doing that, or are they just only coming out with one and saying, no, we're not going to get this?
Well, as it stands now, they only have one, and no AC adapter.
So that means when we see how much the price of this new one costs, and that bitch is $50 cheaper or some shit, so that means that adapter is going to be $50. This is what they try and tell us.
It's possible. I mean,
that shit, it's probably going to be like $34 cheaper, because I think that's how much an adapter costs.
That's ridiculous, man.
Dumb as fuck. Like, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
That's ridiculous, man. Like, and people, you know, they gonna come with the capes and all of that. Fuck out of here with that shit. You know, that's bullshit. Not thinking about new people trying to become fans of your console. Like, we never buy consoles and stuff and think we need to buy something else besides a game. And then you get home and then you look at the box and your adapter's not included. Like how do you can't even play it? Now you got to go back to the store and buy an AC adapter.
That's like buying a game that has no case. I mean, that's fucked up. Hey, I have a 3DS, man. Fuck it.
The game without
you gotta sound like those guys, right? I have a 3DS. Screw it. Nah.
Right. Like, they should have really been thinking about new people, because I feel like a lot of the people that had 3DS would just keep that. You don't need an XL if you have the original one, but they're like, oh, well, you already had 3DS. It's ridiculous. Moving on. Tuesday, I was so excited to see that the PlayStation Network went down once again. People sending me articles. Yeah.
You said you was excited?
I was excited because, like...
What's funny is because it said you were still playing. Like, when I was looking at it, it said
I was playing?
It said you was playing 2K15.
I wasn't even on. That's what I'm saying. And people were like, oh, well, it's down for maintenance. I'm like, no, it's down Thursday for maintenance. Here's the article. It's not supposed to be down right now. People like, oh, well, you know, then when it came back up the last time, they told us to go all into our settings and change the MTU number to all this. PlayStation need to get it the fuck together. They, however, are having an anniversary sale with 60-plus games at a discounted price. The prices weren't that great, but I will put that link in the description.
The fact that, like, I wouldn't play it if it was free, but Killzone should be free. Like,
oh yeah.
They should pay us to play that shit.
They got it on discount right now for like $20. Which I don't even want to pay shit for that.
Listen, Killzone, bruh. Listen,
console seller.
Like Killzone,
right? Console seller.
That shit's a console seller. Rezo goes a better console seller than that piece of shit.
Shadowfall needs to be on PlayStation. Seriously, get that shit out of here.
Yeah, yo, seriously, that was like kind of disrespect to the freaking even the First Light DLC, like freaking Killzone should have went like
that should give me a headache when I first played.
All they DLC is free too, I think.
No, certain the co-op isn't what they said were the maps were gonna be free, but all the extra like all the other stuff like items and stuff were not.
Why is Assassin's Creed $8? That's too much. They're ridiculous.
Why is Call of Duty Ghost still $60? Like,
yo, this dude's eyebrows on fleek.
Right.
Bro, they got it like right now, 75% off. Call of Duty Ghost, $60. Why is this shit still $60 to be?
Because that's like that's the gold edition, I think.
I don't
Because
fuck
y'all
if
just
it's the
take it.
diamond version. That bitch needs
Yeah, I
to
went to Best Buy. They still got Ghost. What's that? The Prestige Edition on shelves.
It's 60 because it's a console seller, yo.
Hey man,
That
the
shit-
more people start complaining, that's the issue. People don't complain, so
Well, I think they're complaining. The sales are down. I had an article on that. They're down like
Who exactly? COD.
yeah,
Yo, I
from
can't play that shit.
from
Yo,
Modern Warfare. I can't fuck with that game either.
I played it
The
for an
sales
hour
are
the first
down.
weekend. It gave me a
I
headache.
thought the
Oh,
paintball
yeah?
shit was type cool, and then I got pissed off. Like all this flying shit got to me, man. I'm like, yo, I can't.
It's down
They-
49% from Modern Warfare 3.
Call of Duty is gonna just release average at best. At best.
It's not even
For the-
average though.
They should just release
No,
expansion.
no, no. I'm just saying, like they wore and tore the brand so much. Who cares? Who cares?
we used to use the excuse that, it's Call of Duty, it's gonna sell. That excuse is about to be used up
It's about to be around.
in the next year or two. Like,
Nah, you know what people be like? They be like, nah, I'm waiting for Treyarchs. And then when
Yeah,
Treyarchs
yeah.
comes, nah, I'm waiting for Infinity
Hey,
War, the
but
original
nah,
guys.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like that because I've been.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, nah, I trust Infinity War because they did COD 4.
I've been waiting for Black Ops 12. Fuck all the other
Nah,
shit.
because I did the same thing for Ghost. I was like, nah, I waited for Infinity War because, they did COD 4 and then Ghost was just like Nick said, it was the best game ever. Not. Shit was trash. That shit was horrible. Now look at this. Advanced Warfare is playable. I just suck at it so bad I can't play it. Fucking done with that shit.
Like I like what
Yeah.
I like what this one did or what it tried to do. Now, granted, it stole shit from multiple games, but that's what you gotta do in this league. And they tried to do some new shit that's new for Call of Duty, but nobody likes the new shit. So that just goes back to say that they're gonna go back to the same old shit, and then niggas are gonna complain that it's the same old shit like the other ones have been. Like Call of Duty is in a situation they'll never win no matter what they do unless
That's
they
the
come out with
problem.
that.
They doing stuff that's new for Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare is just
Right.
Crisis 3 with no recoil on the guns. That's all it is.
Damn.
You gotta do something that's
Until
new for gaming, period. That's
Activision.
what made Modern Warfare successful. Like, you remember the original Modern Warfare? There was no game out there that was doing the UAV,
Kill streaks.
the helicopter. Like, that shit was original. Like, they lost their way. That's all it is. They not
So they added mad kill
Only
streaks,
way-
death
only way,
streaks.
like what Call of Duty needs to do to not succeed, but what they need to do, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 bundle for $60. They Gucci. They don't even need to come out with no games after that. They're good with that.
They
Niggas
need
will
to
buy
do-
that shit.
They need to make another COD with Chase's favorite system, the Pick 12 system, along with the Death Streak. Chase like that shit.
My favorite system. Well,
Yeah, didn't you like the Death Streaks in COD?
You gonna have me go somewhere I ain't want to go. Cause I don't play that stuff. I'm in a whole other place, yo. I didn't want to talk about that stuff, man. They know what they did.
They're gonna come out with another COD with like a Pick 20 system. That shit gonna kill me, yo.
They just do weird shit. MLG is completely they focused. Like they really straight pulled a Fresh Prince, gave us a new on Viv and thought we wasn't gonna know this show. That's exactly what the fuck they did with that
Yeah.
game. A game they did it like the last 3 times. Like so, man, it is what it is with that stuff. But has anybody played the Assassin's Creed DLC? I think it's free. I'm not playing that shit. Has anybody played it?
My PC
I
can't run
looked
it.
at the trailer. And the first thing I see in the comment section is like, this shit don't work. It's buggy like the original game. I was like, look at that. That's a damn shame, man. The DLC don't even work, bro.
I'm not gonna attempt it because I bought my hacked version of the game works better than the full version, than the legit version.
How does DLC not work? That never happens.
I don't know. Let's talk about how DLC is coming out only like a month and a half after the game came out. Let's talk about that. Like,
That's crazy.
bullshit. I wouldn't buy it in the first place.
They had the $100 microtransactions in the game. I click on something. They're like, you gotta have 3 Kings DLC. I'm like, well, get this shit off of here. I ain't got that. $100 and all that. You get for equipment. You could pay $100 to get new equipment for your car. That's ridiculous, man.
Still looking buggy. Buggy has equipment too. Fuck this.
People popping up in your games, and they got chests all over the map that you can't open and shit.
That shit is stressful. Yo, all their whole system just sucks. Uplay, their whole companion apps, They need to stop, man. They need to just make one whole system. Just bring their game to Steam, because that shit's killing me. Their game, they have the hacked version, the pirate version of Assassin's Creed works better on my PC.
You know firsthand, huh?
Lizard. Boy, yeah.
That nigga Chick stupid as fuck.
What he said?
That nigga said MWN has time to do this podcast, but he ain't got time to do ours. Exposed.
No. First of all, he said that he was working all week until like 12. So, and then all of a sudden he comes into the mumble saying, "I got the day off." I don't know what he's doing. That's why we end up.
Is he still depressed though? That last joint, man. I'm like, damn.
You heard about Wings of Redemption? they terminated his Twitch. He's on drugs.
Yo, shut
up. Sorry, man. That ain't funny.
Hey, why you laughing at my man?
Right.
My bad,
yeah.
Bro.
My bad, yo. Shout out.
You on your own with that. We didn't say nothing. That was all Ricky.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Why you gotta say my government out there, yo? Like,
because we what you mean, Ricky? Come on,
Ricky. Yeah, whatever, man. All right.
But anyway, continue with the story. What happened to that nigga?
I don't know.
Now you don't know.
What the fuck? Don't get quiet now.
No, the story. Which story exactly you're talking about?
You just said about Wings of Redemption.
Oh no, I was looking it up, and they terminated his Twitch because he threatened to hurt himself, and he's on drugs or something like that. So Twitch just terminated his shit. It's depressing.
He was doing drugs on Twitch, and they terminated.
He was saying.
How long have you been a part of this community? Can I ask you how long you been on YouTube?
Roughly around like 2.5 years.
Okay, he's been on YouTube for like 5.
Like
6
yeah,
for like 7, bro.
He tries to kill himself every 3 months, bro. It's
so they terminated his Twitch account all the time. Damn.
I don't know if they do that, but he definitely threatens to kill himself all the time. It's just stunt, bro.
Chase said he was irrelevant, but anyways, Chase, we got another topic.
You see how he did that? I didn't say anything like
Didn't you try to snipe me earlier when we first started?
But you trying to.
That nigga did try to put that wings on you though.
Then he gonna bring it up and then try to slide it. I see what you did, bro.
Yo, remember what you told me to bring up? Nah.
This the last thing I really had on my list was, I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you, because this has just been the norm. But like this GTA 5 has been played on the PC, and again we still have no date for Heist at all. People keep speculating, what's coming out with the PC? Is it? I mean, that game came out in 2013. Ain't no Heist. Ain't no PC.
My thing is, I feel like GTA community, right? Like if we were really a part of this community like that, because I mean, obviously we're all a part of the game community, but like we give Ubisoft shit. We usually put Rockstar on the highest pedestal.
Right.
It's been 2 fucking years for Heist, bro. Why am I not seeing all these videos of niggas going overly retarded?
Because that's not what's cool to do right now. There's got to be somebody big who does it first, and everybody going.
Yeah, because like that shit bothers me. Like I was just ranting the other day about that shit, because I'm like, bro, like I've seen so many videos of Uncharted or any game with glitches, problems in it, even Halo Master Chief nonstop. But when Rockstar has shitted you for 2 years straight, I ain't really giving a fuck about Heist, to be honest with you. But it's to the point that I don't give a fuck. But it's just a principle. And now they shitting PC, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Why don't I see nobody talking about it?
Yo, listen, I been did a video on this, bro. Been did it. That's old. I like this Heist situation. Like seriously, everybody wake the hell up.
Can I ask why is everybody so excited about Heist anyway? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
That's gonna be repetitive.
Well, listen.
You know why? No, you know why niggas excited for it? Because. Damn, nigga.
Got a good snack?
Those got organic chips, yo. Shit.
Oh, bro. Seeds, man. You know what I mean?
Kept that shit right next to the Yeti, too.
Got the sunflower seeds. Cool.
Yeah,
my thing is, like, if a nigga walks up to you and is like, Abel, yo, this shit is crazy. I gotta tell you something. And then continues to go on to say, oh, never mind. You gonna be mad as fuck at that nigga for wasting your time. And Rockstar has been telling us heist. Then they said, you know what? We know we fucked up. It's our bad. We'll give everybody virtual $1 million currency or $2 million currency. And then the next week don't worry, Heist is coming. Now we see a trailer for Heist. They talk more about it, say how many heists there is, 6 or 7, how long it's been in the process, and now they just say nothing about it. Like,
you forgot to mention in the process of that, they managed to sell people the same exact game for the same exact price while they were waiting for Heist.
Because they said when it was coming
like
out
people
for
give,
Xbox
like I've heard people give them a pass because they give free DLC out. Like that's not a pass to me. Like you supposed to give me the same shit that you've been telling me about. Don't like that shit is just aggravating me, bro.
Shoot, John, how you feel about it?
I don't know. Well, after how long we've been waiting for heists, by the time they come around, GTA 5's not going to be shit.
Might. Never mind. Let me not even say that.
Yeah, you're about to get smacked.
I'm about to get fucked up. Let me not even say nothing, man.
As long as it's optimized for PC and the video editor, because I don't know if any of y'all ever played the PC version of GTA 4, it has a custom video editor. As long as it works for GTA 5, that's where it's at, because you can make real cool machinimas with the mods and shit. I made one myself. As long as that works, I'll wait. It's whatever.
What's a machinima?
Oh my god.
Yo, I was gonna ask. I don't want to be first.
I never heard nobody use the term machinima for it. Like I don't know. Is that a movie? A little trailer you're doing? What is it?
No, you know what Red versus Blue is?
Yes.
It's where you take a video game and then you make like original short out of it, basically.
Okay.
See, that's why
I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there didn't know that neither.
That's why people don't ask questions because they think they're gonna get laughed at and shit.
Them niggas just laughed, and I guarantee you, they all wanted to know what that fucking.
Exactly.
They're probably like, you mean the partnership?
That's why.
Right.
That's why. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't say shit. Like
I said it. I said I wanted to ask.
I got my hands on there. I got my hands on my face. Like, what is machine?
I mean,
I was
in
about to tell
reality, you could have just used context clues. I mean, he was just talking about the video editor, so obviously it has something to do with that.
I'll link you to something I did in GTA 4 with a
I
video
mean, that
editor.
bitch like, do tell. What is this?
I mean, I just hope Rockstar's open to mods as far as like like the little function too.
They will.
Oh, they ain't gonna have a choice to be open to mod.
Cause that's gonna be dope, yo. Like I seen you, you got Transformers as cops, Chase.
Yeah, Transformers. I got the Ninja Turtles as the bikers and shit on there. Like, and I really like the E&B mod too, man. That makes the game like the E&B mod on the PC. That shit has Skyrim looking like not Skyrim. Like Skyrim is not a good looking game, but if you get those sweet effects and all that stuff looks clean.
Then you seen the specs though, cause they released the specs.
Hey, that nigga Chase cannot think of nothing else to say. Like he just was not Skyrim. Like he couldn't even give it a
Skyrim.
It got Skyrim looking like
not Skyrim.
Not Skyrim.
Oh, yeah, that's this one when you did it. Yeah.
No, but you seen the specs for GTA 5 on the PC?
I mean, it's reasonable. It's a lot better than like Assassin's Creed Unity, which requires you to have like 8 Titan Z's and shit.
For nothing, cause you still see a jaw piece and shit.
Didn't it require like 8 gigabytes of RAM? I think.
They said to recommend, yeah.
That was
that's not reasonable, Chase. That's pretty hefty, actually.
no. I'm saying what the GTA.
If you got a high end PC, is reasonable.
No, the GTA requires 8 gigs.
Yeah, the recommended requirement is 8 gigs.
Yeah, that's not reasonable. Most
that ain't
games
the
take
minimum though.
The minimum said like
nobody
4
wants to play on minimum.
Yeah, right.
You're right. Hold on. Let me pull up the.
That is crazy. Yo.
I mean, remember, but GTA 5 is an open world game. Well, sort of open world. I mean, I would expect that.
It's also because it got 4K support too, so they really did they really spruced up the graphics.
Yeah, man. It says for minimum is 4 gigs with an NVIDIA 9800 GT 1 gig. I don't know. That's a shitty video card, but the recommended specification says a GTX 660 or AMD HD 7870 with 8 gigs of RAM. Wow. And it's 65 gigs, yo. Shit.
So that means either that GTA 5 on PC is going to be just breathtaking, amazing graphics, or it could also mean that it's poorly optimized and it's going to be complete shit.
So it's gonna be like GTA 4.
But they said they having something mixed with Max Payne though. They said something about the server or some shit. I don't know. Let me look that back up.
So NWM, from what you're hearing right now, what are you leaning towards, bad or good?
I don't know what to think. It doesn't matter because
Okay.
I ain't gonna buy it day one anyway. I get that on Steam, so I ain't gonna pay for it day one.
I get that on pirate sale. Oh,
This guy. You're not helping the quote.
Damn.
My bad, fellas. My bad, fellas. My bad.
Yeah, we not going co-sign when you do that live, man. You got me fucked up, man.
What you mean, yo?
Allegedly.
Yeah, you got me, man. You gonna be sick. One day you're gonna have more fans, and you're gonna have to explain yourself to the masses, yo. You done good.
He doesn't buy his games. I'm not gonna buy them either.
Right, exactly.
I have an army, yo. Yeah, pirate. Nah.
Yo.
I love that argument though. When people be like, "Oh, well, PC gamers don't get games because they pirate all their games." It's like, but you buy used games on console, so how are you contributing?
You know it's not true, right? You know PC sells more than consoles, right?
Yeah.
It makes more profit. That's the point. I don't even know where that came from.
People just don't even know what they talking about. And even when I just start getting into PC, but I ain't never start saying shit I ain't know nothing about as far as that. I ask questions. Get over there and leave some bullshit ass comments talking about everybody pirates their games. I mean, Ricky does, but
What? Yo, man. Alright. You know what though? Yeah, you're right.
like he tried to. We be in the middle of the podcast, right? And he'll be like, "Yo, you ain't even gotta get it, yo. I got you." He linking me all types of shit. I'm like, I ain't downloading.
Yo, people be messaging me on YouTube. The YouTube message, they be like, "Yo, can you hook me up, man? I got you." They be like, "Yo, what is this?" I'm like, "You gotta download uTorrent. Then after uTorrent, you gotta download." And they're like, "Yo, I ain't pirating this shit." I'm like, "Oh, then never mind." They're like, "I thought you was doing a giveaway." I'm like, "Yeah, and they were giving you out a link." A pirate day, yo. What's that thing?
Then you hit me up talking about, "Oh, you got that virus stuff." That's what happens. You gotta do. Man, that's too much work to be pirating because you gotta
But you know what,
change
though?
files and stuff.
Look at all the games that came out this year on PC, all fucked up. So I save money. Screw it, man. It's not worth giving them Assassin's Creed. You think I'm gonna buy this shit on PC
I
after
mean,
what
but
they
you bought
did?
bound by Flame though, but you can't buy some games off Steam for sale up now.
Yo, it's gonna be like that, Chase. So you want to tell people how I bust your ass in 2K15 the other week? All right. What's that?
Damn.
I mean, you won. He won. The game was laggy as fuck. I got the footage. Let's talk about that Madden though.
I lost by a good time. That was a great game though. This 2K wasn't great.
I mean, you lost with like a minute left. Your ass.
All right, never mind.
When are you gonna come to
Get him.
You said when we get this work on
Wait.
PC?
What was that?
Talking about 2K on PC, you know we be on it almost every night.
I gotta get on there now. What time y'all be getting on? I go to bed early.
But
as
what's the
fuck.
shooting button, like Q and shit? Yo,
This nigga.
I'm
Really,
gonna be, yo, my bad. I don't know. I'm gonna be pressing W to run up the court, D to turn right.
No, use a controller. Oh my
Oh,
god, bro.
Yeah,
I'm pressing
I
space
have
bar
yet
to
to use a
dunk.
keyboard on PC. I use the Xbox One.
I tried keyboard on Counter Strike. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's difficult as hell. You gotta reload and shit. Yo, throw a flashbang. I gotta press K, L, and J and shit. That should be confusing. I thought 2K you'd be doing special dunks by pressing like F1 and F2 together and shit. I gotta definitely cop it then.
A 34-year-old man got arrested for swatting. That's what we do, fam.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fire. He also got arrested in 2011 for I think the same thing or something else.
Boogie? No.
34.
34 years old.
That's your age, Chase.
You got to be out your goddamn man.
Ricky.
You got to be crazy, boy.
You know what's funny? You haven't got sniped yet this podcast. You definitely.
Yo, don't
was ready
say
for
that,
war,
man.
You
Don't
was
say that.
ready. Damn.
Don't say that.
Let me see.
Well, guys. Does anybody have anything else they want to add to this? Because it's almost time for dinner and all that.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Abel. You admitted you was wrong. That's good. You know, you're a grown man. I give you that, Doc. But you still took an L. So shout out to Abel.
Yeah, hey Abel, you gotta go. Did you see what Terry tweeted you?
Yes, I seen the big L.
That shit was huge. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was either. Man.
Hey, I meant to ask you. Hey, you was talking about on your podcast, console PCs. What the hell is? What is a console? PC?
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Are you talking about like the Steam box?
And you remember when I said that, I said PC.
Nigga, why you rubbing your
gaming
hands together
consoles?
like Birdman? Like he about to hit us with the most real shit in 2000.
Yeah, I know.
No, when I said that, I said in my video, I also threw up the quotation saying PC gaming console. Like that's really what they're trying to market it as a gaming console, but it's really not. It's a mini PC. But that's what I was just getting at. But I knew with the Mr. Technicality you would give me.
Mr. Technicality.
You got it.
You're
You
right
saw
though.
the
No,
Box?
you're right though. I should have said it.
You seen that play box that dude built?
Oh yeah.
Nah, man. I emailed him and said, yo, how much? Dude hit me with the 5,000. though. I said, dude, these consoles
What?
can't even run properly. You trying to charge me 5,000? Forget it, yo. He said, all right.
You fucked
never
up for
mind.
even asking.
Right.
I was curious, yo. I was curious, yo, because that shit literally, he had it, on both. They looked pretty cool the way he built it. I emailed him, say, yo, how much you charge? He goes, well, because it takes me time and everything, 5,000. I'm like, you dead ass, bro? Like, do you not see how these games perform on these consoles? You think I'm gonna pay 5,000? And I didn't even want to respond. I'm about to send him a death letter. Oh my god.
If he gave you the ability to pirate all the games, you'd have paid the 5,000.
Oh, I would have took that shit ASAP. I would have been like, yo.
What you do if that shit crash, yo? No warranty, you're burnt. It ain't even worth it.
What's not worth it?
That PC, what is it? The PS4, Xbox One. What's it called? The Playbox?
The
Yeah.
Playbox 4.
Playbox.
I mean, I think that's worth about 1,500, maybe.
Yo, these
Maybe.
consoles ain't even worth 200. It's not
Come
worth
on, man.
having a
You
Playbox.
being real
bro.
disrespectful.
And then he put a Vizio TV on there. Get out of here, dude. Done.
Oh, that's included?
Yeah, but a Vizio though. Like if you would have hit me with a BenQ, I would have been like, all right, it's 5,000. Hit me with a Vizio. The shit was tilted to the side, and you couldn't even see the screen. It was all black. What year?
I
are we
mean,
in,
so what
man?
kind of TVs you got in your house that you bashing like?
It's not TV. It's a monitor though. Like what kind of monitor tilts to the side? You can't even see the screen still.
What kind of monitor you got in your house though, bro?
The BenQ and Asus, man.
Let me see that though.
My camera ain't connected. Sorry.
Okay, that's because you ain't got it.
Sorry.
You got that Dynex joint, man. You got the Dynex
Yeah,
monitor.
they blocked me on Twitter after I told them that shit.
I'd have blocked your ass too, bashing a product like that.
I didn't even think they were gonna write to me though. You know what? They only had like 500 followers though, and that was their main account. Fuck
Well,
it.
you should have thut they was gonna respond to you. They only got 500 followers.
I should have asked them to send me a product to do a review.
Words are hurt.
I should have been like, yo, can you send Chase a TV? Because he needs a new monitor. He got that shit back from 2001. What's that monitor you got, Chase?
I got 2 Asus monitors. What are you
Oh,
talking
you got another one? Moving on up in the community.
I got 4K.
Man,
No,
4K,
man, we on 4K. We ain't there yet, man. Oh,
Your bad.
we just finished buying pizza.
This nigga.
Yo, but hold on.
You see how he did that, though?
But you got 4K for the PC games, right? Because I don't think these consoles gonna be hitting 4K anytime in his lifetime.
Nah, not according to the Bang Bang Cloud Gang. Xbox One could do 4K.
To the power of they can't even do 720. They're doing 715p.
It's not every PC game supports 4K anyway. It's just something to have, be future proof basically.
I
The shit
can't
look
wait.
nice when you view stuff in 4K.
But then how
When
much
is-
you dropped on that shit? Like probably, oh man.
I only paid $500 for it.
Oh, then you're lucky.
When this Planet Side coming out, that shit gonna be terrible.
The beta sign up is over. I put the link on my video, but you just gotta put your email in. You
Yeah,
got a code for the.
I'm scared
Hey.
for the console one. Yeah.
I'm telling you, in my gut feeling, I'm not even trying to be no hater. I feel like that shit gonna be trash, bro. This is
It's gonna be poorly optimized, man. On PS4.
You said poorly amped.
It was supposed to come out. People forgot.
I
it
sound
was
like you
supposed to
today,
come
man.
out at launch.
Damn. What happened?
Wait, say that again?
People forgot that Planet Side 2 was supposed to come out at launch for PlayStation 4.
Yep.
And it's still struggling to run this 3-year-old game. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, if any of you guys care, the sign up is right here. You just gotta put your email in.
I mean, but Planet Side, that's a console seller, though, so.
It's a free to play. It's a console seller, yeah.
It's a console seller, man.
It's gonna be like loadout. Y'all gonna be hyped for a week and then you're gonna not play it no more.
I play that shit once. I like it better on PC, man.
Yeah, it plays a lot better on PC. I mean, no, wait. Actually, I would actually be able to play the updated version, but PlayStation is down right now. So.
Again? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't even buy fucking camo DLC.
Is it DDoS or like they doing?
I don't
That
know.
shit says it's undergoing
That's actual
maintenance, yo.
maintenance today.
Man, why y'all torture yourselves, man? Just let it go.
What do you mean? I'm on my PC right now. Shit.
Oh, Drew. I'm gonna need you to stop torturing yourself there, Abel, man. This man.
Yeah, Madden. Yo, Abel can't play his Madden right now, yo. Abel be going ham though.
Nah. Yeah,
Okay,
and everybody thinks I play Madden all the time. I haven't even been playing games for the past 2 weeks. I've just been chilling. I got this beastly PC for like no reason. I don't know.
For like no reason.
Just flexing.
I be on my PC every day. I'm playing Dishonored right now. I'm replaying that.
Yeah, I seen you on.
Oh, I thought you said you playing Thief. I thought about the characters that they look like.
We not fucking with Thief.
Never mind.
Yo, Dishonored, bro.
Why don't you play Murder Soul Suspect?
I'm not playing that though. Why you say that one? I ain't playing that.
That shit. Yo, that shit. Yeah, that shit is trash.
How
you like no settings?
How your game come out Tuesday and your studio closed on that same Friday?
Wait, did?
Yeah, man, the game was garbage, man.
That's fucked up. So they were gonna use that week sale to pay their rent and shit, and they just closed. That's sad,
man,
yo.
They got fired before the sales even came through, man. Them boys is terrible.
So the check got sent to their house. Wow.
It looked like a good creative setup, but
it would have been better as a movie. I don't want to see the shit as a video game, man.
No, it could have been dope. They just did dumb shit like any other game. Like, why would you do that?
Oh, and MWN, that game that's coming out for Xbox, it was called Scalebound. Looked pretty okay.
Oh yeah, I heard it's Scalebound. Yeah, what was that about?
They haven't shown any gameplay though, so
yeah,
I'm excited for it. He just got. It looks like the trailer. Like he just like hopped on the dragon and just like wished. I don't remember nothing else about it.
I want to play Quantum Break though, man. That's like.
Hey, that's funny, man. I watch these channels. They be like, Xbox this year is gonna kill it. It's getting so many exclusives. DX12. It's like.
I hope they do know that all this software update doesn't improve graphics and shit for their games. It just improves optimization for their games.
Wait, who thought that? Like
a lot of people, because a lot of people.
Man, there's a lot of people doing that.
A lot of people think that all this software, we're gonna give more RAM to the games and devs, whatever. That meant what? That their games are gonna run at 1080. That has nothing to do with that. That just means that their games are gonna run properly. So they're gonna forever get 790, 2P and shit. Doesn't matter. But that's not the case. Just remember, people were bitching in the beginning about that. You gotta jump on PC, bruh. Or the Wii U.
The Wii U, though?
Yeah, man. You got way more games. Way more fun games.
Ricky, you don't even be finishing games, though, fam.
Oh, you don't try to throw me under the bus with this one, man. You know what it is? You know what it is? My work schedule is horrible. I don't have time to finish games, yo. Thank you.
You don't be finishing them joints, man.
My bad. I don't have the luxury. I
play. Yeah, it ain't no big deal.
Shit. Chase works like across the street. You have that luxury. He be finishing his walkthroughs in his job. You work across the street.
You trying to say I work at a crack house, though?
Wow.
I didn't even say that, but you know what? That just gave me an idea.
Well, it's about that time.
Yes, it is. Because I'm on Twitter. I'm doing some totally different shit.
Bunch of miscellaneous, just busting this miscellaneous talk right now. Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Well,
right, guys, Chase is about to live stream right now, so stay tuned.
Don't put that on that nigga.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
That's false hope. Everybody be like, Chase is gonna live stream, and then nothing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say, yo, we had like a sub session, and there was some dudes playing with us, and Chase hit me with the fuck because the dude was like,
yo, chill out, yo.
We gotta go offline. We gotta go offline.
Yeah, man.
Yo, thanks for coming, guys. Though definitely, man, this was a great one.
We ain't even offline yet.